What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are at Hollywood Studios to check out some of the new popcorn buckets and sippers that they have. A slew of new popcorn buckets and sippers have shown up here at Studios, along with some Muppet-themed Rock and Roller Coaster pressed pennies. So let's head into Hollywood and see what we can find. Right off the bat, they are showing a limited time sneak peek at Hoppers here. We're actually going to head over to the movie theater on Friday to check out Hoppers in a few days. It's got an amazing Rotten Tomatoes score, so we're all very excited to see it. I always like to check out the dark room. I'm sure all the new pins of the week are gone because, you know, scalpers and people that have come in and bought all the new pins for the month. But these are all the generic pins. They also said that there is a Bluey pin that came out, but can't really find any of those either. You have the Starbucks pin, Nick Wilde pin, and the St. Patrick's Day pin, but all the other ones that came out literally yesterday have already sold out. And it's just, their pins are just becoming so far and far and fewer in between to actually get your hands on Disney pins these days, unless you get here. We were at Springs recently, and they said, somebody was saying that the first guest in line for the new pins got in line at 3 p.m. the day before. So on Monday, pins dropped Tuesday at 3 p.m. The first person was waiting in the parking garage to be the first one into Springs, to be the first one in line to get the new pins. And sadly, most of the people that buy the pins are just going to resell them on eBay. You can literally be in line that day looking for pins, and you can already see them popping up on eBay because they go to all, they go to all four parks and just buy them all up and then resell them. It's crazy. And it's sad because, like, we used to collect pins like crazy, but it's gotten too out of hand that we're like, we don't even have the time to, or want to deal with all that. So maybe it'll change. It was just, I remember it never being that bad when I was growing up, or even in the past 10 years of collecting. But yeah, we've stopped collecting pins just because it's just, it's too much of a hassle. We're just heading down Sunset Boulevard. That Hollywood Tower Hotel looming in the distance. Go sadly see all the construction walls around Rock and Roller Coaster, but let's see if we can find the new pressed pennies that have popped up the day after Rock and Roller Coaster closed. Man, you can just see that they already removed the Aerosmith after underneath the sign there. It just says Rock and Roller Coaster starring nothing. You can still access this area to get to the villain show back here. And I'm guessing the store is going to be full of Muppets merch. But there's a few guests at this machine. But let's head over to the second machine here and check out these pressed pennies. So yeah, these are the new pressed pennies. You can see it's Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets under construction 2026. And you have Gonzo, Sam Eagle, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and Beaker. So we're gonna get these pins, or these press pennies. Don't know how long pressed pennies are going to last these days because the pennies aren't going to be made into production anymore, but There you have our first 4 pressed pennies. You have Gonzo, Sam Eagle, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and Beaker. And then we will head over to the other machine on the other side of the face painting and grab those 4 as well. You can see that the sign on the on the guitar there, where it said Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith is gone, and then the poster with Aerosmith is gone as well. That'll be replaced with the Muppets poster very soon. But yeah, on this machine over here, you have 4 different ones. You have Fozzie Bear, Bean Bunny, Sweetums, and a Swedish Chef. Probably 3 of my favorite Muppets right there in a row. So we're gonna go ahead and get these 4 as well. Fozzie, Sweetums, the Swedish Chef, and Bean Bunny there. So these are all new and probably will change again once the ride is open later this summer. They do have a construction wall with some quotes on it. I love the sign here that says, "We're moving right along. Rock and Roller Coaster is currently closed as we load in the band for the Great Gonzo of the Lock and Rock there." And of course, it's all going to be based on the Muppets and the Electric Mayhem starring Dr. Teeth. But you have your quotes from different Walt Disney, and then you have that concept art there, which shows the new guitar with the psychedelic look, and then the poster there. That'll all be coming very soon. My son is so excited to go on Tower. We're going to be bringing him in the next few weeks to go on Tower Terror for the first time. There's a couple new sippers and popcorn buckets here in Hollywood Studios. There is a Alien Swirling Saucers, Green Alien Pizza Planet sipper. Somewhere, we'll find it. And then last I heard, there was a Monsters Inc. Popcorn bucket as well, of the Scream canister that actually screams when you unlock it. So we're going to try and find that as well. But we might go check out the Hopper preview as well while we're here. Air conditioning, because it is hot today. And I really hope this doesn't mean it's going to be bigger and crazier and everything else this summer when it's 112 degrees out and we're sweltering, which will probably end up at the water park. So a couple more pins over here, but again, like I said earlier, you know, pins have gotten crazy. Like I said, they also, apparently they released a Bluey pin. Just hear a saxophone being played. What is happening over here? Is this a band walking down Sunset? Is this new entertainment? I don't know. I've never actually seen this. Or it might be in front of Grauman's, but yeah, there's just a band walking down Sunset Boulevard. I don't know where they came from, but there's a full band walking down the middle of Sunset Boulevard. I'm like everybody else. I wish they would bring back the Citizens of Hollywood. They were the best to just sit and watch all day. And COVID hit and a lot of things changed here, unfortunately. Over near Animation Courtyard. Kind of easier to see from afar, but you can see that construction walls are up and the famous archway is gone here. This is going to be home to the new Disney animation, which is kind of going to be an homage to the old Animation Courtyard, like it used to be here, along with new shorts and a new Disney's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. You can head over to the wall here and check out the concept art for it. So you can see this is the Little Mermaid building here, which is still here and working and operating. And then you're going to have the animation building, which is going to be an homage to the old animation building like it used to be. Maybe that really gift shop will reopen. And then this is where Playhouse Disney was and Disney Junior Dance Party was. And this is going to be Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. But it is going to be all loosely based off the Once Upon a Dream short that was on Disney Plus, where the paintings will come alive. They're going to have a Alice in Wonderland themed playground inside, based on Mary Blair's original concept art. They're going to have Animation Academy in there that's going to be hosted by the original animator and an Olaf animatronic figure. So you can see like the courtyard is going to be all set up where you can meet characters and stuff and everything that's coming soon to this area. Part of me is not the biggest fan of them doing an animatronic Olaf. He's going to be really cool and it's going to be very high-tech and audio animatronic and the future technology, which is what Disney's been working on for so long. But the Animation Academy was always about doing it with an actual human artist. Now, I don't know if maybe there'll be an artist with him on stage or whatever, but they haven't announced that. But it's going to be very interesting to see Animation Academy in this new light, if you will. But yeah, you can still get to the Little Mermaid show. That is still open and operating. And the exit, but once you get around that corner there, it kind of just stops for the construction that is coming later this year over here in the Animation Courtyard. They got a lot of stuff coming up this year, which is very cool and surprising. It's just a matter of, is it going to be worth the wait? And only time will tell. But we are going to head over here to Walt Disney Presents, and we will get ourselves a view of Hoppers. Thank you. So it was nice to walk through One Man's Dream, or Walt Disney Presents, and check out all the new displays. I know they usually have whatever the newest attractions are coming to the parks. Up here, last we came in, there was the... yeah, it's still going to be that, but this is where the Taylor Swift costumes were. Those are completely gone. But yeah, this is the Monsters, Inc. that's coming here to Hollywood Studios, and then the model for the Tropical Americas and that Encanto attraction, and the Indiana Jones attraction, and then the Carousel attraction coming to right up front. But yeah, lots of new updates, lots of new amazing things on the horizon for the Disney parks. But looks like they have it all decked out for Hoppers, and they have models and concept art for Mabel. Tom the Lizard. That's the concept art. That's super cool.
Oh yeah, because you would have walked in, you did after that. And then I said, I know how to work things. Okay.
King George. Really excited to see the movie on Friday, and then they do have the Oscar display here, along with a actual Oscar for the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea for Best Special Effects in 1954. A lot of the Best Original Score for Soul, Corella's costumes, and Rose's dress from Titanic. That's actually super cool. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, the book, and an enchanted bedknob from the actual movie. And you can see all the doors decked out and all the characters from Hoppers. So we'll head inside and check it out in a couple minutes. Hopper preview, you can't film inside, but it's super cute. I'm really looking forward to seeing the movie with the kids on Friday. It looks super funny. And like I said, it's gotten really good reviews over the past few days with previews and media and all that stuff. So we'll definitely check it out on Friday when we go see the movie. But we're going to head back into the sweltering heat of the park. And this is a very bright spring day. I did see the the alien zipper up ahead when I was entering into Walt Disney Presents. So let's head over there and we'll pick up our sippers, and then we'll see if we can find the popcorn bucket as well. He's right there. The giant Hoppers poster and Avatar. Success. We did get our little green alien rocket that lights up. You do like cool lighting effects on the back. Yeah, he's over at the market right at the entrance to Toy Story Land. He's super cute. The queue for Mickey and Minnie is not terribly long, which is super nice. That band that we saw walking down Sunset is actually over near the boat playing. You can kind of hear them in the distance. Well, it's been shady for a while here at Hollywood Studios, so it actually cooled off a lot, which is super nice. But we're going to head over to the other side of the park. I'm over by where the Monsters, Inc. construction is, and we can check out the construction for Monsters, Inc. or Monstropolis and see maybe if the Scream can popcorn bucket's there. I haven't seen anybody carrying it, so there's a good chance it might have sold out. But we will go over there and we'll see. It's definitely more busy walking through the park than actually like standing in lines. Slinky Dog Dash was only 40 minutes earlier, and Star Tours is of course a walk-on. You can meet Darth Vader outside of Star Tours now that launch bay was closed for the animation updates. He's hanging out underneath the Ewok village there. You might get a glimpse of him. He's out now. But yeah, a lot of updated construction over here for Monstropolis. You can see the facade for Muppet Vision is completely gone, and the clock tower there is getting a complete refurbishment. They are putting something in the old Muppet Vision Theater. They haven't announced what it is going to be. A lot of people speculated that it was going to be Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor from Magic Kingdom being moved over here, which would make a lot of sense if they did do that. But there hasn't been any 100% word on that happening or what. But they do say that they are putting something in that theater, because if you look at the concept art, you can see that the theater is still standing, and there is an entrance and there is a marquee for it, but you can't see exactly what it says. Sadly, it does look like the Monsters Inc. Scream Can popcorn bucket is sold out. I don't see it over here either, but we can walk over to the construction wall here and you can kind of see a complete glimpse of the concept art for Monstropolis, which is going to be a restaurant here. Then they're going to have Harryhausen's from the movie where Mama Melrose used to be, as an actual place where you can actually eat. There looks like there's a playground, and then you do have the big Scream Factory there, which is going to be where the hanging roller coaster is. But yeah, if you look, see, it does say the Globe Theater, but there's no word on what's going to be here. The old concept art on top of the building was a Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor billboard. They did remove that, so this is all going to be new. There is no set date or time frame for when this is going to be completed, but they are moving pretty fast with it, so I'm going to guess 2027, 2028, and then you'll have the Tropical Americas as well, which is another big update, and the Villains Land and villain stuff and car stuff over at Magic Kingdom. I personally don't think that's going to even be anywhere near completed by that. I think this and or Encanto is going to be the first few things that are going to open, and then that's going to be kind of last, like later, like 2029, 2030. Maybe they'll move faster with it. I hope they take their time with it. I hope they make it right. I hope it looks really cool and they use really good technology. I hope they don't rush it like a few of the projects lately. It is just my personal opinion, but I find like Tiana's and a couple other of the newer attractions that have opened in the past few months have been I don't know, I feel like they've been rushed, but only time will tell. I hope they do it right, and especially Villains Land. The fans have been asking for a long time for a Villains Land or a Villains attraction, so that's definitely going to be something that's going to be pretty cool. Once it is completed, there is rumors, and this is just rumors speculating, that they are completely redoing the idea and concept for Villains Land. It was originally supposed to have the one Maleficent roller coaster. Now it's from what the word is saying and the rumors are saying, is that it's going to be a new roller coaster theme, another boat ride / Rise of the Resistance style Maleficent ride, and a dinner show. But again, this is all speculation. It's all just people on the internet talking about it. Nothing set in stone, nothing crazy. But we'll see. Hopefully, because I like the second concept, that they do a Emperor's New Groove roller coaster, or if they do a a dinner theater with another villain, or like a castle walkthrough with the villains, would be really cool. But only time will tell. So thanks for joining me today on this beautiful spring / summer feeling day at Hollywood Studios. We checked out the construction for the new Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, the new Animation Courtyard, Monsters Inc., Monstropolis coming to the park. There's a lot of stuff coming to Hollywood Studios, and a lot of stuff coming to Magic Kingdom over the next few years, along with Animal Kingdom as well. Though Epcot is the one that kind of just finished their full park refurb. Personally, I miss the old Epcot. It's just me. But yeah, there's a lot of construction in all three other parks. We got a lot of fun content coming up. In about 2 weeks, we do have MegaCon. We're going to be going all 4 days to MegaCon. We do have a couple plans for maybe a few smaller trips over the summer. We are still in the process of looking at potentially doing Dollywood for Christmas again this year, which will be our third time going to Dollywood, second time with the kids, and we always kind of go every 3 years, so we'll do a full vlog of that whole trip and the surrounding area of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and all the fun tacky tourist stuff around there. But thank you so much for subscribing and watching these videos and supporting our channel. I love doing this. I love bringing you all this content. My kids love bringing you this content. I don't know if you saw our last Disney Springs video, but the kids took the camera away from me and went on a full vlogging spree themselves. So I'm sure it was super nauseating, shaky cam, but they love doing it. We love bringing you all this fun stuff. We are going to be going to Mardi Gras at Universal a lot more. We're going to go to Flower and Garden a lot more. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up, so definitely subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time.